Hello, Powerful One. Welcome to this edition of Inner Growth with Usezwa Elimihe. On this edition, we'll be taking a look at things to avoid in order to preserve your emotional integrity. Yesterday, we talked about how to manage, how to organize your internal energies. Today, we are talking about preserving that organized energies of yours. We are imagining that you have been working and then you have been able to organize all the conflicting energies in your system and you have brought them into a single energy, which is to say you have harmonized your powers. You see, the human being is one single bundle of energy. There are no conflicts within the human being originally. But when you begin to have multiple interpretations, multiple thoughts that are coming from left, right, and center in the environment, you now have a state where your energy have been cut into different units because of thoughts, impregnating them. You see, you can see an object and pay it no attention. You have not sent energy to that thing, so it will not stick. It might be recorded as memory. It will not be something that has energy locked in it. Everything you put your emotions into becomes an aspect of life that tugs at you. You are like a pool of energy, and that energy has only one color. Let's say metallic white. That is the color of your energy. If somebody were to introduce some things into that pool, you will find out that at the fringes of that pool, you will see different colors around it. Orange, blue, green, black, brown, all types of things. Those ones represent conflicting opinions, conflicting beliefs, conflicting thoughts that are in that human being. So your energy can be sectionalized by a certain form of belief, because everything we take, we identify with, either gives power to us, that is to say, pushes our energy to perform at a certain level, or they pull us down by so doing, making our energy perform at a lower level. When we accept a certain thought, that thought either brings us down or it takes us up. It depends on the direction of that thought. It depends on the content of that thought. Do not forget that thoughts are either created by us or they are created by the environment, which are people, all of those things. Okay, we already know about that. Now we are saying that in us there are multiple emotions, because there are multiple thoughts that are carrying certain beliefs. They are coming from certain belief system. One of the reasons I said that it is good for us to organize our inner energies to say that all the energies should become one. They should be transmuted into that which serves your purpose. Now we admit that you have done that. Now what is the purpose that you want this energy to do for you? That these energies you have harmonized into one. How did you do the harmonization? You have decided to purify them with positive thoughts. You have decided that every energy that is negative, every energy that is not serving your dream life, are no longer wanted in your system. How are you doing that? By dwelling persistently only on those aspects of your life in the past that gave you joy. You have tried to do creative visualization without succeeding. You have tried to create that picture, that image of the life that you want to now live, but you have not been able to do it because it's difficult. Each time you try to stay on it, mind comes and takes you on a trip to the past. Therefore, we said, follow the mind to that trip to the past. It loves it, right? Go with it, but be the tour guide and take mind to those areas of your past that are positive, where things were working for you, where you were ecstatic. Now you've been doing that. I'm sure by now you're feeling the kick. You are already happy and boisterous. You have decided that this is what you want. This is the new life you want to live. A life of bliss, a life of happiness, a life in which events in the environment do not color my thoughts. I have to stay positive all the time. Fantastic way. But you see, it took you some days, some years, some months to become what you were before now. Do not think that it's going to take you a few days, a few hours to become a new one. You have to also pump it into the mind. The subconscious mind will be the last guy to take it, and once it takes it, it's over. For now, your intellect is gaming with you, it's looking all okay, fantastic. But I tell you one thing, tests are on their way. Life will always test the resolve of all its agents. You are an agent of life. The tests are coming. What I am going to tell you now to make you pass the test are they: 1. Account for every moment of your day. Do not waste them in wishful thinking. Do not waste them in fantasy. Do not waste them on guilt trips. Do not waste them on frivols. And those your indulgences of the past, let them go. There are habits, you have those funny habits that kill your time. You have to let them go now. Spend time with positive content. Read, watch good programs on TV, and please cut away from those friends that make you waste your time, that make you gist away your time and laugh out your time. You have to now understand that life is a game of focus. This is the time to focus your time, your attention, your energy on growth, on development, on creating that dream life. Oh my God, don't you just love that life? Is there something that you cannot give up for that dream life? Like Robert Kohler was saying, he said, all things in life are yours. All life is saying to you, my friend, is pay the price. What is the price? This is one of the prices. You have to pay it. Attention, focus on your dream. That is one. Accounting for your time, making sure that every single time, every moment of your day, you are blissfully happy. If you are not blissfully happy, stop. So all you need to do is to ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? You will discover that it's a negative thought. Once you hit it as a negative thought, all you need to do is don't fight the thoughts, because if you fight the thought, you are fighting mind, because mind has this intricate connection with anything that it has accepted as thought or feeling or emotion. Therefore, when such thoughts come, that's what is there. No, go back to the past. Go back to when you were happy. Go back to happy thought. Go back to positive thoughts. Just begin to dwell on them. Go into affirmation. I am a happy entity. I choose my mood. I choose my emotions. Right now, I choose to be happy. I choose to be ecstatic. Play music. Do things that make you happy. Do some exercises. You know what I mean? Just do some push-ups. Do some aerobics. Something that will kick in some dopamine, and then be happy again. That's the key part. Do not allow negativity to fester. And when any day you wake up, you feel that you are very sad, that your mood is just so bad, you don't enjoy what is going on, please, please and please, don't fight your mood. Don't try to change it. Just understand that the mood has the right to be there. Why? Because you created that mood. You created the content that is generating that mood at some time in the past. So it's working right now. So give it space. But what you should do is just go into yourself and begin to think positive. Begin to embrace positive thought. Play music, exercise, do things that will give you happiness. Take a stroll, take a walk around, look around people and send blessings to them, because what you give comes back to you. So if you are giving blessings to people, if you are just blessing, that is selfless service now. People don't know whether you are blessing. So you don't just go and say, hey man, bless you. No, you create some problem. What you will do is look at the person in your mind and bless the person. That's what you will do. That's one of the tests that life will bring to you, by bringing to you things of the past that are likely to truncate your emotions. So you need to be ready for them, to deal with them. Whatever you fight, you are giving it a negative energy and it will bloom. Whatever is resisted persists. That is the law of the universe. Anything you resist will persist. Anything you fight will grow in strength. Do you know why? Because whenever you fight anything, you are pouring energy into it. There are some people, when you are punching them, after a while they begin to gather strength. It is energy that they are absorbing from you. So please don't fight anything. Just let them go. Ignore them and they will be powerless. Like I use the word, they will fizzle. That's very important. Always understand that whatever mood that is running at the background of your mind will also pass. What I will say to you is that don't buy the stories that these negative moods sell. That is what you must do. In the past, you bought them. That's why they became so strong. Now it's time to now reject their messages. When they come with these stories and say, Dorcas hates you, she wishes you dead, just saying, Dorcas is a beauty. There is something about Dorcas that is irresistible. God bless her. At that time, when you are starting this thinking, it might not be savory, it may not be sweet, it might be painful, it might be out of tears, because you know that Dorcas is really a bad person to you. But you see, keep doing it. Over time, you will see that you begin to feel it, you begin to believe it. Because a lie told over a period of time soon sounds like the truth. So also is your life. The person you never liked, when you start saying lovely things about the person to yourself, not to people, say lovely things about that person to yourself, saying, this person is beautiful, she is lovely, he is a gorgeous man, he's just intelligent. Now, and begin to ask yourself a simple question, what are other good things about this person? And is it only this area I don't know? Is it only this area that is about this person? There must be something good about this person. But you see, when data furnishes us with hatred against somebody, we only see the element that make us hate the person. We don't see the element that make the person beautiful. We need to now go to those areas and begin to look for them. Ask questions about those areas. You begin to see them pop up in that person. Generally, you begin to like the person. That's one. The reason you need to love is because hatred, anger, they are energies themselves, but they are energies that suck energies out of where they find them. So you do not encourage them in your life. Therefore, with all that is in your power, don't accept hatred. Don't resist hatred. Employ things that are contrary to hatred, love, into the game. Let's see it this way. You've been striving to get to the next level of your life, but you've not been able to. All your efforts don't seem to be producing the positive results. It is because of the weight that is on you. Therefore, what you now have to do is to let the weight go. You have to decongest. You have to throw away all the things that don't so easily beset you. All these weights, all this yoke of anger, of judgment. In fact, the things you need to guard against in your life are judgments, resentments, displeasures, disappointments, guilt, anxiety, worry, fear, anger, shame. All of these things are enemies of progress. They are enemies of growth. You need to let them go. You have resolved to live the more abundant life, which is the life of love, the life of harmony, the life of growth, the life that fits your dream expectation in life. Life is going to test you. Will you pass the test? You see, if you are not living that dream life of yours, there is this possibility that there is a problem, there is a test that life has always been bringing to you that you have not been able to pass. Life is not bringing those tests because it just wants to trouble you. No. Life knows that as long as those negativities are still in your life, in the next level you are going to, those negativities will pull you back down. So the idea of going there will be a waste. So life does not encourage wastage. Therefore, it's asking you, prepare yourself for it. Prepare yourself for that new level. Isn't there a possibility that there is somebody in your life? You have always been having a particular kind of person in your life for the past 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. This person you have is not one person. It's just that there are different forms of this same person. And the thing about this person that you just can't stand the person. You just can't. The person pisses you, it teases you off. You just want to, that's the kind of person. And you see, each time you are in a very good mood, this person comes with negativity and it just dissipates you, and for days you are no longer yourself. Why is it that this person is always in your life at different times? It's simple. The things we see in other people are reflections of what is inside of us. Those of them that we treasure, we love, we adore, are the ones that life wants us to encourage and groom. The ones we cannot stand, that we hate, are the ones life is telling us, change, remove now. At the end of the day, it's not about the person, but it's about us. Therefore, we need to look inwards and change. How do we do that? Do we have a place we can just go to with a spanner and start? No, we don't have it. What do we do? That same person, see the person as your teacher. Because the person is making you see that aspect of your life that you need to correct. It's a homework that you have not passed, a term paper that you have not passed. It keeps bringing it to your face, by his or her manifestations. So your duty is to finally pass the test by appreciating the person, thanking God for the person. Let me tell you what you should be doing. You sit down quietly, visualize the person. It will be easy for you to visualize the person because you hate him already, not? So it's easy to bring the person up on the screen of your face and call the person's name. You are such an amazing specimen of life. You are so beautiful. And it stuns me that up until now, I have never been able to see this aspect of you. I love you. You see all this tension that has been happening between us? I know I allowed it. I don't know when the origin began. I don't know how it was created. Maybe in my past life, in our past life, or in the present lifetime. I don't know. You see, because I participated in creating it, I am also now using that power to decreate it. Between us, there is love. Between us, there is harmony. Between us, there is amity. I bless the day I met you. I bless the day you were created. I bless everything about you. You are loving. You are excellent. I wish you love. I wish you all the greatest you ever want in your life. You do that. My friend, it can be difficult. At the time you are starting it, you might feel like you want to cry. Your system might be revolting. Your mind will be sending you arrows, telling you, no, this person is a snake, it's a scorpion. We can't do this. We can't be doing this. No. Tell the mind, I am in charge. There's a new sheriff in town, and the sheriff says, this person is beautiful. This person is worth adoration, and love this guy. Keep doing it. Morning, afternoon, keep doing it. When the thought of the person comes to your mind, do it. Even if the person sees you and is showing you anger and is looking at you with bad eyes, ignore it. Smile and move on. Just keep at yourself, because it is your life we are talking about here. It is your growth we are talking about here. Is there nothing you can swallow just for you to grow? Now, the beauty of this whole thing is that when you keep up this action, you keep doing this, you keep pushing it, you will be very stunned that over time there is nothing this guy or this woman will do that will offend you anymore. It will just be another way of finding pleasure. You just laugh, say, auntie, you never change, all those kind of things. But in you, there's no more bitterness. That is the beginning of your growth and your prosperity. Then other tests will come from town. If people drive rough for you, people insult you, people that just understand that they're having a bad day, they are having a bad experience, they are being teed off by the negative side of their mind, they have embraced the wrong principles of existence. It's not you, it's about them. Again, they are your teachers. They have also come to teach you certain things in your life that you have not noticed. Maybe I'm still aggressive somehow. That's why they are being aggressive towards me. And you say, every aggression in my system, I now release it and let go. So these people become opportunities for you to self-develop, to self-elevate. That is what it's all about. You must be prepared to take on the challenges of growth, the challenges of development. It is possible, it is doable, it is within your power. Because there is no temptation that has come to a man, to a woman, that man, that woman cannot overcome. There is always a way of escape. The greatest way of escape provided to us by life is love and appreciation. You see, evil does not need anything to bring down any person. All evil does is to color your emotion. Once evil has succeeded in making you feel angry, making you feel jealous, making you feel envious, making you feel guilty, making you feel afraid, ashamed, anxious, they have succeeded. So don't let them, don't give them the opportunity, because you are the king of your destiny. You should start by being the king of your emotions, the king of your feelings. If you are in charge of your feelings and your emotion, your destiny becomes as you plan it. Isn't that so easy? Isn't that so beautiful? Thank you.